Hey guys, happy Sunday. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these. A lot of you missed these, so I'm bringing them back. Anyways, uh, now this could be for a man too, but as a female, I'm speaking from the female perspective of this, where I was actually in my self-care moment this weekend, getting a massage, and a thought come to me that when I'm assertive and when I use my voice, that means that I'm being a bitch. But if a man was assertive, that just means that he's just being authoritative. And so for decades, I had been suppressing what I really wanted to say. Because I was growing up, we were taught kids were to be seen and not heard. Just do as you're told, do as I say, not as I do. If you grew up in my generation, you would understand that. And I'm sure your parents had the same thing happen with them. And so, growing up that way, it was just like, okay, well, I can't say what I want to say. Right. And I can remember a time when my mom's dad had passed away. And there were some things that I had really wanted to say to him. And because he hurt my mom a lot. And, you know, being taught you're just a kid, don't use your voice, right? But I thought, I've been thinking afterwards, 34 years later, yes, my grandfather's been gone for 34 years, that what if I would have said something, right? Could have made a difference. Same thing when my uncle died of suicide. I thought, what could I have said to have made the situation better? Um, and clearly there was nothing. I mean, there's a lot to that, but anyways, we won't get into that this morning. But what? So all these years, not feeling like I'm able to be me authentically, or to use my voice, or things like that, and the resounding messages I keep getting lately are, um, definitely speak out, right? Share. And I thought I was doing a pretty good job, when I started sharing my story 4 years ago. I thought, doing a pretty good job. But I there was always a little piece that I thought, well, I can't share that, right? And so learning though that going within, healing those parts of me that that were saying, okay, no, you can't say that, and being a true witness of that, and just being able to go, wait a minute, like I matter too. What I have to say matters. And I've been using my platform for 4 years to basically share that message to let people know that, hey, you're not alone in your circumstance, that if I can get through this, so can you. And there's hope no matter what, right? And finding that hope, because I know sometimes it's difficult, like when you're in the middle of some shitty thing, if you're losing a loved one, or you're in an abusive relationship and you're needing to get out. Those are stressful times, and you think, I'm alone in this, but you're truly not. Because if I can get through it, so can you. Uh, and I'm not saying that to boast or anything, but I'm just saying I'm coming alongside you. So, anyways, as I was getting my massage, I had been sharing with my masseuse some of the things that I've been doing for self-care, and that was including going into the harmonized egg, having like a therapy treatment, and then going into the harmonized egg about a month ago. And my throat chakra had opened, and I feel like I'm being more fully self-expressed. But in the same sense, I probably could have done it a little bit more in love, I guess. But when you're just so tired of, not really at work, you feel like you can't say what you need to say. But yeah, it seems like everybody else is able to do and be whoever they are. And so by standing up you're not being a bitch by using your voice. You're being assertive. You're actually saying, wait a minute, I matter too. And this is how I'm feeling in that moment. And it's okay, right? So have you ever been in this situation before? I would love to know. Put in the comments wherever you're listening to and just say, hey, you know, this is what happened to me. This is my story, because I would love to hear your story. And, if you've ever been in that situation where you're being assertive, you're actually using your voice, and then somebody doesn't like it. Well, guess what? People aren't going to like it, because now it's a whole new you, right? They're not used to you speaking out. So by you continuing being who you are, they'll get used to it. And if not, well, maybe that friend or person was just in your life for a season anyways. Because I'm finding out that I got a message clear as day. The people that had gotten me to this level are not necessarily the people that are going to be with me at the next level. And as scary as that is, it truly is what needs to happen. So don't be afraid of it. Just embrace it. Go forward into that forward motion. Don't be in fear. God has our backs. And with that, guys, have a great Sunday. Would love to hear from you. And bye for now.